Hello, everybody. Welcome to back to Rolling Through Life. My name is Wanda. Sorry about the background. Been doing some work. So, wait for a few people to come in. Probably nobody looks me up till 8:15. See if I make it coming on and get my foot to stay up in the footrest. It would be wonderful. Oh, come on. Shit. Hello, hello, hello. Got to pick up my phone. If I can. Damn it. It's been a rough day, guys. Been very busy with therapists and evals. Oh, come on. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, No Filters. How are you? I'm doing well. Trying to get my phone. Ugh. Like cat and mouse. Come on, get over here. Son of a... Come on. Okay, I think I got it. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna watch me drop it. Watch. Son of a bitch. Stop laughing. And I know that company's going to be calling me in the middle of a damn live. Or I just leave it there. That is going to be a hassle to bend over and get that. Come on. Want to bend over. Sorry, guys. Tried to do it. The classy way, but it's not ending up that way. So I gotta maneuver myself in this damn wheelchair to get the phone. Oh. Ow. All right. Do not fall. Oh. Okay, maybe we can get somewhere now. Good, I'm glad to hear it, Rhonda. It's okay. It's the way life is right now. If you don't laugh, you're gonna cry. Hey, Jenny. I get myself situated. I had to make sure my phone was situated first. So that way, excuse me, we don't have a repeat performance. Hey, Diana, how are you? I know, right, Gail? It's my luck. And my glass pipes are all the way over there. Yeah. It's been one of those days, you know? Hell, I came on here without even combing my hair. Oh well. Believe it or not, that's more brown than gray. I got to mess with these lights tonight because we moved them from the back of the computer. The shelving system was back here, is on top of my desk. I know, Gail. I know. So we're messing with the lighting until I can get some strip lighting put on my desk. But that'll be in about a month or so. So there we go. Is that good? Right in my eyes, but that's gonna have to be good enough, guys. Whew. But yeah, my brothers came up and they helped me move this cabinet over here where I wanted. They lowered my bed. From what I gather, I went to go lie down for an hour nap. And from what I gather, there was a lot of cussing going on. I don't know. I didn't hear nothing. Who knows? But majority of the heavy work got done. The only thing I have to do now is the shower curtain at my door. And what else? I know there was one more thing on that list, but I can't remember. But yeah. Now the job is to go through my books and put them over here. Now that this is put together, there's not enough to put my reading books and my crochet books on there. So I still have to get kind of a small shelf for my bedroom. Because the one in the living room is all banged up where I ran into it so many times that it's just not trustworthy anymore. So I have to get a small shelving system in there, which is fine because I got rid of my Duro press. I'm going to be getting rid of a quilt rack. So there'll be room for it. That quilt rack is was given to me by a friend. So I'm going to see if she wants it before I give it away. Lots of work. Then I got to start putting this stuff away behind me. I don't want to do it. Sound like I'm one of them little whiny kindergartners. I don't want to do it. You gotta get done. So, y'all still out there? I have been this close. No, okay, Jenny. I've been this close to making a response video to somebody. It's close. And it's closing in. I hate scammers. I really, really hate scammers. Oh, all I want to do is open my mouth. So tell me, how's your guys' week going? You see what a cluster mine's been. No, they're dropping it. Pop everywhere. Yeah, I did. It wasn't a big one. It was a mini one. I used to drill holes in buckeyes and string them on necklaces for the games here in Ohio. And I haven't done it for 6-7 years. So it was time to let the drill press go. Because drilling them with the regular drill got to be hazard to my health. But yeah, a mini drill press. I know, I forget to tell people it's mini. Because a lot of people think of this big, huge machine in my bedroom. Got a new battery for my van yesterday. So, excited about that. Oh no, it's because I keep forgetting to tell people it's a mini. Really, they're not that expensive. When I got it, it was $50 for a mini. But I used the hell out of it for like 5 years. It was well worth the money. Trying to see if they're trying to get a hold of me. Yeah, my brother was here Saturday afternoon till Monday morning. He just kind of made his wife went to go see his mom, her mother, and he just stopped by for a couple of days. Then my other brother just came for the day to help out. But it was very much appreciated. It kind of looks like an average one you would buy. It's got the top rung and then 2 rungs down the sides. I'll take a picture of it next time I come on. But I've been using it as a shoe rack. But I'm going to get something a little bit more sturdy as a shoe rack, something smaller. I don't have a lot of shoes, so there's no sense having that big ass thing in there. Okay, Gail. Sounds good. Got next thing to do is go through my material. I did not realize I have 2 large bins of cotton material, and most of it's in fat quarters. Yeah, but I think what I'm gonna do is the top shelf right here is where I'm gonna put some of my blankets. Be careful, Jenny. It just takes up a lot of room for a little bit of height. So I don't use it. So don't talk me into something that I've already resigned myself into losing. That's my problem. I keep talking myself into stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Make a couple, at least children's quilts to sell at markets. Um, I just gotta get good at it. Um, I'd like to get all 3 of my machines in the apartment. I have 2 of them out in my storage closet, but for now, because of the yarn, they have to stay out there until I use some of this yarn up. Hey, Susan, I'm doing fine. How are you, hon? So, unless I clean this area over here up, I could possibly put them on the shelf there. But that's going to take some time to do. Right now, I got to get done with that shell blanket so I can get it in the fair. Of course, I did not have my brother's hedgehog done. So I'm going to make it, put it in the fair. It's one of the easier animals to make for me. And then I'll ship it off. Oh, good job, Rhonda. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I got to finish mine. My problem is every time I start on it, I doze off. It's like it doesn't. It, my brain's not active enough to keep me awake to crochet. And now, if I'm up talking to somebody in person or out and about, I'm fine. But like crochet, diamond painting, whatever, I just nod off every time. Yeah, and that's why I'll probably look up no filters. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Susan. Yeah, me too. But I've only slept 5 hours in the last 48 hours. I'm tired, but I can't sleep. Which makes life so interesting. When I get like that, I don't even go near the stove because I make stupid mistakes. So what's everybody else working on? I know I want to work on that shawl I was working on, but I need to find a really easy pattern for the fair, so that way I have it done in time. Because the one I'm working on is kind of involved. So it might go into the fair in my daughter's county fair, if I can get it done in time. But I've been finding stuff all over the house that I've made in the last 2 years to go into the fair. I mean, I got a lot more made than I thought I did, which is awesome. Decorating ideas. Well, for the blues and the pinks, you go Easter. Maybe the yellows. Lace is always good for glass jars. Make a fairy house out of one of them. I think those would be cute. You know, put the lid upside down in the ground. You got the little doorway in the windows. That would be it. But what you would have to do is place like the rocks on to make the window and the door first. So that way you know where to place the glue. Solar lights is a good idea too. A lot of people are using those. I can't believe the Dollar Tree store solar lights do so well. But their creators could be like not lying but not telling the full truth. Like how many years have they used it out in the garden? They just insinuate that they work year after year. I don't know. I'm not going to call them liars. I'm just going to say they don't give out the full information. And a lot of times that comes to making a video. You don't think about stuff like that. I know I don't. I only think about stuff like that when I'm watching a video, not when I'm making it. I gotta talk to my doctor. This is driving me frickin' nuts. You know how, I don't know if any of you has experienced this, but you'll be sitting here and all of a sudden your neck does, it'll go like that. It's not stress, it's just a muscle spasm that don't hurt. I've been having those in my ear. It sounds like a little chihuahua giving out a yelp ever so often. It's driving me insane. Good for you, Susan. That's how we get so many whips, is that another tutorial comes along and we like it better. So we just set the one we're doing aside. I am very guilty of that. Let's see. I got to get started on a baby cardigan, hat, and booties. Wow, that's fast. Yeah, I seen that cardigan come out, what, about a week ago maybe? And it looks like the type of cardigan I would like, but I would kind of make it extra long. But it looks like something I would love to make. All right. What's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I would. There's one she put out. It's got a lot of filet in it. I would love to do that one. I think that's probably about as easy as I'm going to get to do, for the fair. But you know me, I'm always changing my mind too. That's why nothing gets done. But you guys got to keep talking, or I'm going to fall asleep on you. God, I don't want to go to that appointment tomorrow, but I do. I'm so tired. And I'm afraid I won't wake up in time. So after I get out of here, I'm going to take a shower real quick and hop in bed and try to get at least 4 hours of sleep. Oh, cool. I got puzzles here that I know one of them I'm definitely going to keep, but the other ones I don't know what I'm going to do with. One of them's open, but I've never opened the plastic on the inside. Thought about saving it for Toys for Tots, but that's like 6 months away. There you go, Rhonda. You ought to finish that wall hanging. That'd be a great entry. Yeah, because I know I don't have time to do a wall hanging. But you're over half done, so. Let's see. I was going to show you guys something. I forgot what I was going to show you. Looking all around, I don't know. Any new interesting tools with crochet come out? I usually don't look because I'll wind up getting in trouble. Or my bank account gets in trouble. I could not believe the price of batteries. Oh my god, it was like sugar shock. I went and got a battery from Walmart with a 3-year warranty. That sucks because I like trying new gizmos. Which is good because if it dies in 3 years, it gets replaced. But the sticker price that came with the warranty and shit. But at least it's one and done for 3 years, right? It averages out to about $70 a year, which isn't too bad. Because I want to go down to, I think it's called Five Corners. There's an Amish material barn. And I want to go down there and get some Christmas fabrics. Probably like a yard each of 6 different ones. And make some, like Christmas lap blankets for my grandkids. Because Lacey's she'll be 17 this year. So I want to have her have something to take with her when she moves out. Yeah, I'm hoping to get them done. They should be relatively easy because it's just going to be like maybe a 12 patch quilt, around 12 by 12 maybe, or 12 by 16, and that's just the squares. Did I say 12? No, it's 24 by 24 or 48 by 60, something like that. Gotta math a little bit. It's not my strong suit these days. I remember I used to love to sit down and get algebra books out of the library and just do algebra problems. Loved it. Now I can't even add. But I'm trying to keep my brain active. Because when you don't do that, dementia sets in. So, I do try to do that. But I love finding the value of X and Y. I know, I'm weird. But trigonometry and geometry, no thank you. And science, I threw science books out the window. Me and science has never gotten along. I think in high school, I got my science credit, I just pulled off a D and got my credit to graduate. Yeah, and that was ninth grade science. Me and science is not friends. Now English, I love English. Social studies, it depends on the period that we're studying. If I have any interest. Ooh, I'm gonna have to write that down. I take all your suggestions. I got a notebook stand right here. I took it out of my birthday bag and got my notebooks right there. And I got my pens and my most used hooks right there. Now the ones I don't use a whole lot are still in the drawer. But I got so many fives it ain't funny. I got 2, 4, 6 number fives. It's a lot. This is what I got so far for the Richland County Fair. I have to get at least 2 more things done to try to even out my entry money to where I might be able to get all my entry money back. It's like a gamble to me. It's a gambling addict. You got that right. Stick them in the project bag and I don't have to worry about what size hook I used. The ones I have to get late now is the 4mm because lately I've been using a lot of patterns of 4mm. So I'm going to have to stock up on some of those. Okay. Easy crochet. Oversized cardigan. Called Redella. Regina. My bag a day. Awesome. I got a question. I noticed my chats are pretty slow. And I even see people with lower numbers than what I have on chat with pretty good conversations. What suggestions do you make to for me to keep the conversation rolling? Because I feel like my chats are dying. And I know one of them is to get some videos out that, we could talk about. I do know that. It's just trying to get the energy to do videos and lives. I'm to the point right now. It has to be one or the other. Yeah, but she moved from an itty bitty house to pretty good size apartment. I'm excited for her. So yeah, if you guys got any suggestions, I sure would appreciate it because I feel like I'm drowning. I hear you, Jenny. That's true. I got a lot of people that like to just listen, and that's great too. I kind of put the word out that I changed my channel, but doesn't seem to be helping. I can't wait till I move. Oh God, I wish your place would open up. The place I want, I would just need to get a portable washer that sits on the counter and a drying rack for the winter time mainly, because the washing machines and stuff's outside the building. But beyond that, it's got 2 bedrooms. It would be an awesome place. Do a poll, that's a good idea. And that gives me a week to gather all my stuff together. It's a good idea. And I gotta find someone with a Swift, because I got a couple of skeins that needs to be undone, and I don't want to buy a Swift. It's just to do 2 skeins of yarn, because I never buy the expensive stuff. Okay, Rhonda, when you find it, maybe you could bring it over and we can skein those things right up. Or take them right up. Because it's beautiful yarn that was sent to me. Just can't use it. It's 2 skeins. I don't know what to make with it, but it does have to be caked up. Okay, no problem, Rhonda. Maybe that's a video I can do. Wanda's first time using a Swift. That definitely can be a comedy show. I'm tired, Susan. I've been sleeping maybe 2-3 hours a night. We don't know what's going on, but we're trying to figure it out. Mainly, a lot of it's the recliner, because I like to go into the recliner as much as possible when I crochet at like my blanket or something. And that recliner is a basic recliner where when I sit on it, there's a bar in the back that hits my tailbone, and then there's a bar across that cuts off the circulation in my legs. So we are fighting with my insurance company to get me a better quality one, overstuffed with massage in it. And we don't have to have leather. Pleather would be just fine to keep clean. But yeah, we're fighting for a new lift chair because I am so exhausted. Just can't seem to stay awake. Thanks, Susan. I think it's part of the process that I'm going through. It's just not good news, and yeah. Awesome, no filters. If Rhonda can't find hers, I will definitely do that. But you are not allowed to keep my yarn. You cannot say it was lost in the mail. I'm just fooling with you. Oh, I can imagine that. Because it is pretty good quality yarn, and I can imagine sending it off to be caked up. And it got lost in the mail. I never received it. Sure you didn't. Send me my damn shit. If you don't know me, I was kidding. Yeah, me and you both, no filters. Me and you both. No, I'm still smoking. I don't ever see myself quitting. I'm down to like a half pack a day. That's probably where it's going to stay. My stress level is very high. And whether I quit smoking or not, it's not going to change anything. So I'm not even going to attempt it. Not unless I feel like I need to. Like my body is saying stop, but it's not saying stop. He'll get used to his new space, Jenny. Good for you, Jenny. I'm glad to hear it. I just, yeah, the cigarettes have nothing to do with my disease. I've talked to the doctor about that. It's all genetics for the most part. I even asked him, I said, I had a hard drinking life for about 5 years. Would that have anything to do with it? He said 5 years, no. So it is what it is. It's all genetics. I'd like to see my kids get tested for it and my grandkids. But try to ask them to do preventative medical care is like pulling teeth. Because if you catch your shit early enough, you can limit some of the harshness of reality later. You're like me, Susan. You always buy the cart before the horse. I always do that. And I need to really stop doing that. That's how my house gets overwhelmed. Is I buy stuff that I really don't need yet. Yeah, it depends on what triggers this. Absolutely, Jenny. I mean, you would think doctors show me pictures of lungs for so many years I'd quit. Nope. But I do want to this summer go and do some filming outside of doing some diamond paintings and stuff. I think that way I get outside, enjoy some air, and get some work done if I can stay awake long enough. My occupational therapist came in today, timidly knocked on the door, cracked it open, and said, "Wanda, are you okay?" Before she even looked inside. I said, "Yeah, I'm all right." She was, "Phew. I'm scared to be scared to death when I walk in your apartment now." I said, "I got to keep everybody on their toes. If I don't, who's going to do it?" I'm playing with the idea. I just haven't had time because I've had so many visitors come in. Playing with the idea of doing a countdown video of me 30 seconds to a minute crocheting every day, and then release it before I show my fair entries, and everybody can see what I've been doing. I've been trying to get stuff done every day, but it's a slow start. And that's like, I want to say 50 days of crocheting, somewhere around there. But I'm trying to think of what to do next. I want to use up the Picasso yarn. I just don't know what to make with it. It's nice and fuzzy and soft, but it's rainbow, so it's not even very good, not really, or striped or anything. It's yeah, a little difficult to use, but there's got to be something out there I can make with it. Can't make any baby items with it. It's too fuzzy. Oh my God, you make a fuzzy item for a baby, it's like hell froze over to some of these parents. It's like, I don't know. When I was raising my kids, I put them in everything and just teach them to keep shit out of their mouth. Parents don't even want to take the time to teach them not to put shit in their mouth. Oh, I won't. I definitely won't. Might put some bleeps in there, but I won't. Yeah, I do make a lot of mistakes. That might be a good idea, have him pick it up after work. You know, again, I thought about that. I have to get something, maybe, I don't think a phone stand would work, but some kind of stand to where I can move that camera closer to where you can get both me and the project in frame. I was thinking about that the other day. It's just trying to find find the right stand or make up something. I don't know, but I have been thinking about that. Make it a little bit more interesting. I don't know how some of these other ones do it with their camera on their computer because I can't get mine to get me in the work to in the same frame. I just can't. Not unless I put a hole in the wall and move on back. Then I'd be hitting the sidewalk from the second story. So, but yeah, I have thought about that. Because that might get other people to pick up some work at the same time. Or to talk about new projects. But I'd like to do that by the time I start making that baby cardigan. I know exactly the color ribbon I'm going to use. I got to make sure I have the right color yarn. Need to get me white number 2. So I want to make more of a heirloom type cardigan than maybe one that for use now, you know what I mean? Like a take home cardigan. Bring baby home. Okay, Rhonda. I meant to drag out a picture of me at 18, and I forgot to do that. Oh, okay. That's doable. I'd like to learn how to actually design a pattern. But like I said, I'm really bad at math. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. That way I ain't got to constantly make eye contact, you know what I mean? You guys are just watching me crochet. But I got a lot to get through, guys. I didn't know how much, so much stuff. Yeah, I've seen some other people do that. And I just never connected to do it. My brain never connected that I should try that. But lately it has. I just didn't know how my audience would feel about it. Because with decisions that I make, I try to involve you in those thoughts also. What would you like? You know, are you going to be receptive to it? I've done things before in the past that people weren't receptive to, and I got my feelings hurt, and that started a whole ball game of bullshit. But yeah, but it's a good idea. Oh, I wish I had a welcome back, Rhonda, a booster shot to wake my ass up. I'm gonna try to sleep in the bed tonight. See how that goes. All things no filters. Yeah. Well, I'll give it a shot. I will try to put something together next week to where I can get my webcam or at least my phone to do the live. Vitamin B shot. Well, I take a B12. I take 2 of them actually. Okay. On Facebook. Evenings with Ethel. Sounds like an Amish name. It's definitely in the heart of Amish country. Okay, Ethel's quilt shop. Okay. Yeah, definitely look it up. Thought about maybe trying some product reviews on here too. Keep them off my videos, but they definitely have to relate to my lifestyle, like seniors, disability, crochet. It has to do with what I do with my lifestyle. It just can't be anything. I watch one person that will review anything, and she looks like a stupid ass. Opens something out of the box, don't know how to use it. And I know I've done that a couple of times. And I just won't go there. Cool, I'll definitely watch her, Gail, because I need ideas on how to film, especially lives. These same old's not working anymore. I mean, when I first started, I was a drama channel, and it's how I pull people in. And I just don't want to go that way anymore. So I got to find another way to bring people in. I'm not saying my temper ain't gonna get the best of me, ever. Because it just might. But for the most part, I just want to stay away from the week after week after week shooting. No, you do get a lot of people actually miss those. I kind of miss them myself. But if you look at the numbers, I lost a lot of subscribers doing that. A lot. But my life went in a whole new direction, so I have to avoid that temptation as much as possible. Yeah. Try not to even think of those idiots, especially except this one idiot that I may have to develop a whole new channel for, just to call her ass out. She's a liar. She clickbaits. Oh my God. She grifts, scams. One minute she's low income, the next day she's middle income. The next day she's building a fucking garage. And then she's right back to low income. Hey, college, how are you? Yeah. Well, not the one that should be not named. No, not her. But it's like, she really gets under my skin. She's got so many people that send her stuff, and she had an outside sink sent to her, like one of them launder sinks. And then last year she brought in a roll-off to get rid of a bunch of stuff in the property. Well, the outside sink was in the roll-off. And then all of a sudden it was back on her porch like, ooh, I forgot a subscriber bought that for me. What fakeness. Homestead Tessie. If you go through her videos, especially last year, she lies about everything. Everything. If you watch her very closely, she's all about dropping the grift, baiting that she's low income and have all this stuff sent to her. Right now she's redoing her property, but all she's showing for the last 3 videos is a freaking garden and cutting herbs and little peaks here and there. instead of showing her people the process. She she does product reviews that she has no business doing. So yeah, she's I've watched her for at least 5 years. She changed from a very humble person to a very greedy person. I don't watch lives anymore. Um, because they're like mine. They're boring, and I want to try to beef mine up. Right. I mean, like I'll dip into Crystal's The Secret Yarnery's lives and Bag O' Day's lives, but they have so many people in there, you can't really talk. So, but I do. They have content during their lives, which I like, which is where I want to get. Like Secret Yarnery, she does her top 9 blankets, the easiest blankets, and she does that during her lives. So it's like it's content, useful content. And that's where I need to get. Yeah, mine is due to health, and I gotta admit that. I even admitted to my brother when he was here, I've been sicker than they even know, longer than they know. But it does take work, and that's why a lot of people quit after the first year. Um, but you have to be in it for the long haul to do well. But the grifting and stuff has got to go. Yeah, you. I don't send things to people unless I've watched them for about 6 months, because their character is bound to come out within 6 months. Um, and if I see any signs of grifting, I just back away. But this person disappointed me. Um, she started out very humble, homestead channel, and then she turned into a grifting channel that's not even homestead anymore. She even admitted to it. Um, she even told her subscribers that YouTube is not her top priority anymore. And she was making videos every day, but her product reviews are her top videos, her top priority. Now, when you sit there and you tell your subscribers they are not top priority, I mean, they may not be, but you don't say it out loud. You got a problem with your mouth. You don't say that to your subscribers, ever. You have to let them know that they are the most important thing that helps you keep your head afloat, because who knows if that other revenue source doesn't dry up and she's got to revert back to her YouTube and she's lost over half of her subscribers because they said, well, hell with it, I'm not a priority. And she bought at least, I'm thinking 50,000 subscribers just so she could get that stupid plaque. That plaque ain't got nothing to do with it. I want to earn that plaque, not buy it. But yeah, a lot of people, she don't know when to shut her mouth. I'm honest with my subscribers. You're not a priority. There's honesty and then there's stupidness. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Julie, how are you? You can't be stupid. I mean, I would understand if she had to get a full-time job outside of YouTube to get some money together for retirement, whatever. But you don't tell your subscribers they're not top priority anymore. I don't give a shit how low they are on the totem pole. You do not do that. You're shooting yourself in the foot. But I'd like to see her shoot herself in the book and slowly die off. Yeah, exactly. You can tell if someone's bought subscribers because this person has 115,000 subscribers. Just enough to get that damn plaque. But she only has, maybe on a good day, 4,000 watchers. Big disparity. She bought them subscribers. I care about my subs, I just don't care about the numbers. I care about what they want to see. And I do try to make them a priority, but right now being sick, unfortunately, is taking priority. Once I can get myself stabilized, I think I'll be better. And it's not a volunteer priority. It's a have to, or I'm not going to be around. So I think in my case, my priority is your priority too, to make sure I stay as healthy as I can be. Oh, well, I hope everything goes okay, Julie. I really do. I'll pray for him. But yeah, look her up. Watch the last year of her videos. You'll see the change. And the thing is, this woman dirty deletes. If you got criticism or question her, she deletes the comment. I mean, like the flash. It's gone. It's hard to do a screen grab. Well, I know sometimes they do special content for the ones that pay, like little extra tips and stuff. I kind of get it as a YouTuber. I kind of get why it's done, but you got to have a lot of different avenues of your channel that you can expand to the Patreon that you don't share on YouTube. Oh, they sure do, college. Hello, Tyler. So, and that's the ones I try to watch out for. Oh, ice cream. I've been wanting a Dairy Queen ice cream. My daughter brought me a cone for my birthday, and the DQ is only 2 minutes away. But it was a really hot day, and by the time it got to me, it looked like oh, what did it look like? A man's bent extension. That's how I'm going to put it. But I do like DQ. Next time I know, go down to the DQ store myself and go get it. Oh my. You know me, I try to use different words. That way YouTube doesn't strike my ass down. And yes, I know worse words are said. It is what it is. I don't know if you guys seen these or not, but I made these little ornaments for the fair. I had to make 3 of them. And they're little snow globes. I don't know if I can get that. A little gingerbread man. It's got a snowflake up there in the corner. But I made 3 of those for the fair. That one with a snowman and a snowball. And then we had the rainbow with a reindeer with a snowflake on it. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Yeah, I got to work on this lighting. Ooh, I'll have to look at that. Thank you. So, yeah, those are going into the fair. I found those, and I'm like, well, there's another project done. I do have to put them in a mesh bag and throw them in the wash, though. That way, if the buttons pop off, they're in the mesh bag. Because they've been sitting out since I made them, and you know, my desk is not the cleanest desk, so they're kind of dirty. Really got to be washed. I do love them, though. I went and bought a bunch of Christmas buttons. I might make a couple for Christmas this year. I don't know. Sudsy water will do it. Okay. But they're cute. I like those. But you'll see everything like the day before I entered into the fair. I'll put a video out of everything I'm entering. And I do that because I I found out there's a couple of people that like to watch my channel to see what I'm making for the fair, and they try to duplicate. So I always put the video out the day before entries are due, so that way they don't have time to copy. Okay, I'll definitely try that, gal. Yeah, I'll do that this weekend, and that way it doesn't work out, then I'll do the washing machine and then kind of block it as best as I can. I think it needs to be blocked anyways, that way when I put it on the poster board, it stays kind of flat. Where's the weight yarn? Hard to block. Yeah, I know. I've been doing the Alara yarn for my granny square blanket, which I got to start putting together. I soak it in water and then I put it on a block. Let me see if I can get to it. Oh. Here's the block I put it on. I soak it with a mist, and then I slide them on here to stretch them out as fully as they can be. Now, these I try to, they stay out for like 24 hours. Then I have a box with a lid on it, so that way they don't get any smoke damage. But that's how I block them. This cost, I'm going to say like $20 some, but this can block up to a 12 by 12. It gives you enough rods to do the 12 by 12. So all my small projects get blocked on that. Now, how am I going to block the whole big blanket? I have no clue, because it's going to definitely need blocked once it's put together. But I just need them even and flat when I put the squares together. What? That you're just getting old and need reading glasses? Nothing to be scared about. Yeah, I got to get it really wet so that way it'll dry flat. And I love that blocker. I about cried when my aide dropped it. She lost 3 pens. I was pissed. But I did find them this weekend, so that's a good thing. So I got a bunch of them over here that I need to weave in the ends and get them blocked. And start on and lay it out so that way I know how many more blocks I have to do. We shouldn't have very many more to do, because those are, I want to say 6 by 6 blocks. Yeah, I did have matte and pens, but I sold them because I didn't even have the floor space to put them on. So I just went and got that one for small projects. Now, if it's a large project, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll figure something out. If I have to, I'll clean out my van and kind of pin it to the carpet in the van and block it that way. So, because in the van during the summertime, it'll dry pretty quick. Give it an hour or two in a hot van. But ingenuity is the best thing for invention, I guess. So thank goodness I at least got the van. Yeah, exactly. Because the community room does have carpet. And if I could trust them not to walk on it and leave it alone for a day, it would be awesome. But someone would take that as a invite that it's free. And then they'll take it. And with a granny square twin size, what? I would call that like a $400 blanket. Someone just takes? No. I can't chance that. Next year, I'm going to try a motif blanket. That's going to be different. But we'll see. Because there's one I want to do. It's been out for a really long time. It's yarn that looks like the sea. And you got the baby turtles all over it. It's a baby blanket. I would like to do that. But I'm already on the hunt for patterns for next year. Yeah, I know, it's cute as hell. It's just the stitches, the cable stitch, I wasn't ready to do yet. I may try it again. Cable stitch and crochet has always been a pain in my butt. There's a lot of seascape blankets out there now, so I got an abundance of choices. So what's everybody going to do this week? Me, I have to get out of this house besides doctor's appointments. I got to do something. And I guess I got a nutritionist coming to my house on Friday, which Friday is usually my day of running around. Put your house together. Yep. It's a priority. You can do it. Definitely want to get this blanket done by this week. That way it's out of the way. It's done. Throw it in the wash. We have a front loader, so I'll throw it in there by itself where it doesn't get tangled up with clothes, and then get that stored away. There you go, Rhonda. Hope you're getting your Crojo back. Very true, Jenny. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I got mine back. It's just I just don't have the energy. That's the biggest part of it. I just don't have the energy. I think I do. Then I grab my hook. I was sitting here with my project, and my hand forgets what it has to do. The most basic stitches. It forgets what it has to do. And then I get weak and I just stop. I don't even try to go forward. If I can get past this, I think I'll do much better. It's like I get past it. I've accomplished a lot more than people thought I would in my life. So I can do this. It's just pushing past. Someone reminded me that I'm stronger than I think. I don't know about that. I mean, there has to be a point that we just give up. But I'm almost to that point. Selling all my yarn, my crafts. Just get rid of all of it and just sit here and wait to die like everybody else in this building. But for some reason, my brain says, no, don't do that. We'll get through it. You just got to keep going. So that's what I do. I just hope the next day I have the energy to do something. And then it happens to be those days where that's all I do is sleep. I mean, you would think I wouldn't be so tired as much as I've been sleeping. But it's not good quality sleep. I sleep like 2 hours at a time, which does not give you time to get into a good REM sleep. So my body is not rejuvenating. If I can get past the 5-hour mark, I could do good. It's just getting past that mark. But my hip says, no, no, no. Nope, it's time to burn, which wakes me up. But anyways, I don't know why I keep reverting back to that stuff. It's just on my mind a lot. But I've been discovering new crochet channels. And I'm trying to make a list of the ones I like. And then I may even put a list out there of the sewing creators I like that does small things that you can sell at markets. If anybody's interested in like market work, things that take like 10 minutes to make. You can make oodles of them in a day, and so I've been going through those too. So that might be a couple videos I can do. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. Yeah. If I could do my appointments like at midnight or something, that probably would benefit me. But yeah, Gotta go during the day. Too bad you don't have like a whole set of specialists that will work at night. But they don't like that. So I will put a poll up for next week, what to talk about. And I will try to do a stream, is it called StreamYard? Yard stream, whatever, with my laptop. So that way we can view some channels together, if that's required. Let's see what else. But yeah, that'll give me almost a week to get things together and maybe have a half-hour talk on each item or something. We'll give it a shot. Or I might do the one where you just watch me crochet and I answer questions. Oh. You know, I got this new cushion, but as you see, I've lost a lot of weight. They went and measured the cushion by what I weigh now, which is great. But the size of the wheelchair is a little larger, so my cushion moves, to which makes it still an uncomfortable seat. So I cannot wait till December to start the process on my new wheelchair. We have the one I want picked out. A few modifications are going to have to be put on it. But this one, it tilts back for like, if I'm out for the day with the grandkids or something, or at a park or whatever, I can lean the chair back to get the blood circulating again. And it's also got the raised seat to where I can get up into cabinets easier. It's got all kinds of bells and whistles on it, but each bell and each whistle has a function that my therapist says I need. So we're hoping to get the really good quality one, and has some like handlebars welded on the back so I can carry groceries home, and then a couple of bars on the sides to where I could pull myself up and transfer much easier, because this one doesn't have the bars underneath the arms of the chair. And I don't know how many times I fell backwards trying to get in this chair because I lost my grip. So those are two modifications that we think can be put on it. But I'm so excited to get this one, because I've been through so many wheelchairs. I know exactly what works, what does not work for me. And it'd be nice to be able to elevate my legs when I'm out and about. Even though I thought it was weird. I've seen someone else do it in the past. I can kind of see why they do it. A lot of times you don't see why someone does it until you're in their shoes. But yeah, that'll get my circulation, and it also help my back. It'll take a lot of pressure off my back, so that's always a good thing. But, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Let's get some projects done so we can maybe share, because if I have StreamYard up, I can invite people up to look at the projects. You don't have to show your face. Well, you have to show your face in the basement. Okay, you have to. But if you don't want to show your face, just let me know, and I will turn you to black screen after I verify who you are. And you could just point your camera at your project if you want to show your project, or if you just want to chit chat. And I will try to get my laptop hooked up to where it can also access the other screen. Yeah, but a lot of times you think you discovered everything, and you find a new rabbit hole college. Yeah, I had, you know what? Me and my brother was sitting here. He didn't have time to go get me a battery. And he goes, "You got Walmart Plus, right?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Order it from Walmart. It's a good idea." He still didn't have time to install it, but at least we got it to my house. Okay, Susan, love you, girl. Have a good night. But yeah, that's what we will do, Jenny. We'll put StreamYard up next time. You're allowed 40 free hours, so. All right, guys, I'm going to shut this down. I have to take a shower for my appointment tomorrow. You guys take care. I love you guys. Thanks for keeping me company tonight. And keep on crocheting. Thank you, Gail. All right, night, everybody. Night, Rhonda.